will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Raiders going up against the Bills. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come up in an offset eye. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. No gain on the play there, second down. All right, let's take a look at the offensive starters and the second-round pick out of USC. One to talk about, Robert Woods.
I think a lot of people thought maybe he was ticketed for stardom coming out of USC. Has always been a great route runner, much more of a complimentary receiver, but they could utilize that in a big way and have him open up things in the middle.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90! Flex round! Flex round! Watch twist! Let's go! What? 90!
On second down, Taylor. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Taylor now to throw on third down. And got a man. It's Woods. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Come on, let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On first and 10, it's Taylor. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
When I watch Khalil Mack play, I just see fury, passion, and incredible athleticism. This guy can flat out play.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go! Let's go! What? 90! What? 90! Flex round! Flex round!
Taylor will throw again. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it third down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot. Downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away. A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Here's Taylor. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll give the Bills a first down. Again, it's Taylor. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. They go with Murray again. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Now for Murray, only 5 carries in the Raiders' final game of the regular season, and his head coach Jack Del Rio to the media afterwards is like, well, he only got 5 carries? I think he wanted him to get a few more, but maybe he'll be well rested.
I always love it when I hear the head coach do that after a game. I always think to myself, well, just click on the headset and tell the offense coordinator to run him a little bit.
You're the boss.
I mean, you're in charge, right? But I do know this. The flip side now comes into play. He only got the 5 carries in the last regular season game. They don't have an open week, so now he gets a little bit of rest in that game, which should help him in the playoffs when they play next week.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They're going to run it with Murray. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Let's go! Come on, let's go! Flex round! Flex round!
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. Left side here, caught by Clay. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out. From the gun, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. This will be caught just inside the 10. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Taylor with a draw to McCoy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 3rd down, Taylor. He's got time. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Khalil Mack able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit for the Bills, led by Dan Carpenter. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And this will remain a scoreless game. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They come up in an offset eye. On 1st down, Murray trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Buffalo after this. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. It'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. To throw, it's Carr. He finds Roberts, complete. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. No gain, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here.
but there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to speed things up here. From midfield, here's Carr. It's caught by Clive Walford. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Carr down to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nikel Roby. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And out of bounds there on the kick. They come out here in the eye. Now Carr with a give to Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Tenth carry of the game now. Murray fighting, lost the football, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. Now a Wildcat look. It's McCoy. And that formation won't yield much here as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to get there in the run game.
Here's a direct snap to McCoy. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third.
Let's go.
This time Taylor will throw. Surveying the field. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now here's a situation that's kind of right up Rex Ryan's alley. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on, let's go.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. They find some open field here. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Little pitch play, toss play. Allows the running back to get some vision and some big guys to get out in front. This time they did it to the right side.
Yeah, went to the right side. Is there a preference, right or left, for a lot of these guys that run the ball at this level?
I know in the good old days, most teams were constructed to run to the right side. I can't tell you exactly why. That was the power side. The left side was what they used to call the quick side. But in this case, the power won.
Carr turns, hands to Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The play clock's running down. Now they'll throw with Carr. And this is incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. This is Crabtree on the end around. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Going to give to Olawale. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
We ready? We ready?
A run. It's Murray. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And the Bills' offense comes out ready to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinators